Icicle kelp.
Ice kelp. Yay.
I think the owl has something. Never mind.
It flew away, or is preparing an aerial attack.
No, it said flee as his special move.
Oh.
Yeah.
It fled.
Yeah, sometimes the owls will stick around. Most of the time, nope. Not even in the slightest. Okay. But yeah, I really enjoyed Final Fantasy Tactics. It had, Frostwall. Deploys a wall of absolute ice around all allies. Interesting. Mostly useless.
Especially if you just want to hit stuff.
How much damage is her regular attack do? 114. So she's the highest single target attacker, damage-wise.
Well, I suppose that's why you're a Lancer, right?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Probably means her jump ability has crap AoE. Oh, come on. I hate those locked chest things. At some point we'll get an airship and be able to, like, backtrack to open them all. I'm just not entirely sure if it's worth it.
Ooh. Smush.
Okay. Oh, what? Oh.
Those tails, they're just quivering. Don't like it.
It was definitely thumping at high speeds. That's for sure. Let's see. What do we got around here? This area is actually surprisingly maze-like.
I know.
I'm actually kind of disappointed that there's no like overall map for this game, like for each zone.
I'm surprised you aren't breaking the ice, flailing your weapon around like that.
Yeah. Clearly, we should just bring in Kier and start using fire magic for extra absurdity. Since this makes all of it. Anima staff.
Ah.
I think that's actually the first weapon we found while wandering around out in a level. Maybe we found one or two.
Now, as we all know, there's probably a boss somewhere on
It's
this
okay.
ice floe.
Whenever there's a boss, there's a save point right before it. That is one thing this game's rather good at. It almost always gives you the opportunity to save before anything important happens. I heard it. There it is.
An antique what?
Indigo ring.
Ooh.
Also, like, mash X to ambush enemies for extra combo.
Smash.
So if you're actually paying attention, you can just destroy everything.
So, her people apparently came from this ancient kingdom.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they'd have a
has weird
bigger
magic
village
in her.
than what they had.
But it turned out she wasn't actually being possessed. She was just becoming especially aggressive.
I
Were there
guess?
people that, like, turned into monsters or other things?
I'm really curious about the, about Cornelius. And, like, his role in things.
Because I don't know if she's the master or if it's someone else who's the master. There's also Mr. Death Scythe.
Like, there's totally an overarching villain. It's just the question of who done it.
Who could it be? This villain
Really?
I did see.
We
no,
missed.
sorry, I'm not getting into Zabumafu or anything. Cause
Get into Zabumafu. Crawl into that little muppety body. Wear a Zabumafu suit. And then become a claymation.
things that animals do. Sorry.
I did not watch a whole lot of Zabumafu.
Oh no.
It was
no.
okay.
Like, the thing is, I remember watching the brothers. Are they like the Kraft brothers or the... What are they called? Something. But in any case, now they have a new vectored animated show where they turn into animals. Before they used to just go around and see animals. Then they had that show where they were learning about animals but had already pre-cut footage without them actually interacting with them. And now they're completely animated.
I don't know if I really need to save twice here. Past secrets. I'm really curious how far we are in the game.
Whoa, what? That is a manga penguin.
Manga penguin?
Mega penguin.
King Hoppy. Yeah, it's a boss.
And look at how slowly it approaches. Could you imagine that? The king hoppy. It approaches.
I just like the two little dot eyes.
Wait. Those two things should be its fangs, so it should be opening up its belly, right?
That's a very high possibility.
Because all of them have those freakishly big mouths, so I'm pretty sure that those two things are teeth.
Probably, yeah. We got it with the paralysis right off the bat, which is kind of awesome.
Open your mouth, King Hoppy.
I won't let it. Shock or a Magen? Can I do Magen on myself? I'm really curious if Magen is actually useful here. Let's see how much SP
really
he gets.
Isn't doing anything.
He ain't doing anything.
What kind of attack is it supposed to have?
Okay, so we do get some amount of MP back, but I don't think Magen's worth it on a single person basis. Wonder how long it lasts.
Confusion, shock, paralysis.
I guess at this point I'm just gonna start hitting this thing.
Yeah, it's not gonna open its mouth. But I'm pretty sure that that's where it is. Because some of these monsters are freakish.
I'm not even sure if this thing's going to attack again.
What's its purpose? And what's up with all those
to stand there and look doofy. Oh, paralysis nullified?
Wait, can you check its HP?
I mean, it's still got like 1,000 left. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's a tough sucker. Also, Magen is already
Oh,
worn off.
see, that is its mouth.
Oh!
It is! I knew it! I knew it!
Freaky. Okay, dude is going to do blunt blow. Julienne is just going to hit it. You are going to use aura.
Yes.
Time light damage adjustment counters.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I guess I had it stunned. Oh, right, I did paralyze it, didn't I? Oh, might as well use an ether. It is a boss battle. I don't feel too guilty about this sort of thing. Okay, special damage, tech. No. Yeah, she had, really?
Hmm?
I used my, I used my special points. Okay, there you go. I used the SP to do extra damage to him. Problem is, it didn't work. I had already missed, and so I just kind of wasted my time. Which I feel kind of dumb about.
This is taking a long
Yeah, he's a
time.
giant meat sack. And I've stunned him, which helps. It means he can't do pretty much anything. Oh, I know why I have trouble timing momentum.
Hmm?
I have trouble timing momentum with regular attacks because regular attacks don't trigger the bar disappearing. Which is weird and confusing on my part.
Well, we got past the penguin.
Yay,
King Hoppy.
penguin. You could not be more excited about that penguin.
Nope, though I was right about where its mouth was.
Yeah, I mean, it does not surprise me too much. Cracked bronze mirror. Okay, let's camp. We're probably gonna need to. We're probably gonna need to get all of my HP back anyway. Save. There's like a winding snow prairie.
Oh hey, another random guy.
Is it Outdoor Man?
Outdoor man. Suspicious man.
On a journey, are you? Take my advice and don't get yourself involved with the Magic Consortium. They know everything, because they've done everything. I'm sure they're still up to no good, even now. Oh, and don't tell anyone you saw me here.
Ah.
Suspicious man. Suspicious of everyone.
Hey.
Not actually that suspicious himself. Actually, just a mailman.
But he knew something about the consortium.
Suspicious man. Suspects literally everyone. All the time. Forever.
I bet that you gave the Madara to a dude who's going to use it for ill.
His life's in shambles. He trusts literally no one. He can't go grocery shopping because all the food's poisoned. He's slowly starving to death.
Look, it's like that, Hey, maybe you should have taken her to the other place.
We'll go back there later. I think that's special. Like, after we've gotten... Like, I bet getting to the last lands and, like, the sacrifice part is going to be the midway point for this game.
Whoa.
Huh?
Listen.
Did you just hear a voice?
What?
Nothing. Must have imagined it.
Be on your guard. These ruins are not to be taken lightly. The power of the Sprit Knight here is so strong that it can play tricks on one's mind. You must not allow the ruins to consume you.
This is probably where he starts remembering his past or something.
Or ghosts. I mean, we've already seen one.
Well, remember, his journey failed.
Right, right.
So my bet is, this is where it failed, or pretty close to.
We never knew where.
I do like the classic Final Fantasy style, like, not quite puzzle dungeon, but the, like, weird ancient ruins. I always feel like Square Enix has done ancient ruins particularly well.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, for whatever reason, his special, whenever I do a momentum attack with Dude, it hits everyone on screen regardless of whether or not they're close by. That's cool, actually.
You're supposed to go down?
That must be one of the support things I've got on him. Might actually have to get that on everybody else. It's probably a switch to unite that bridge.
I find it's weird, but don't you notice that a lot of the snakes, the pengies, just things have like random hair on them?
Don't you have random hair on you?
I'm talking about fronds of hair, and these are reptilians and things that shouldn't.
I mean, I have random fronds of hair on me.
As you scratch your chin.
It's a frondle. The thing. Wasn't that like the name of a... Like there was a children's book or something where the guy like insisted that pens were named frondles or something?
I don't remember that.
Did you ever... You never read that? Okay. It was like a classic children's book. Like for elementary schoolers.
Huh.
Not like younger kids. And I remember it was like a required reading thing for a lot of people.
It wasn't the BFG, was it?
No, it wasn't the BFG. Which apparently is going to be a movie.
I know. They do have a movie.
Which is weird. It's another owl.
Ooh, owl. And it blinded you, potentially?
I wonder if the owl runs away if you get the jump on it. And so the only time you fight the owl is if it's a regular fight. Interesting question. Damn, she does a lot of damage in comparison to everybody else.
Yeah, and she's a lower level, too.
Yeah. It's kind of what I was thinking about. Sadly, I can't really take her grind. No, I can. She can do, ice stuff. Well. Let's see. Anima staff. I don't know if it's going to force me to change the party around or anything like that. I'm definitely not going to mess with the upgrade materials until we hit endgame. So what's this new sword? It's kind of boring. Oh, what?
That activates that, apparently.
I thought I already activated that one, but I guess I didn't. I'm a bit lost. Oh, I see. We go this way and then we go around and things.
There's so many winding paths.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, ultimately, the dungeon is way more linear, but still. Let me think. I don't know. I think I asked this before, but like, how many, oh, we found Counter-Strike. Should probably go find, Valve and give it back to them. I'm sure they miss it. how many JRPGs have you played? Like, I asked this at the beginning of the series, and at this point I've kind of forgotten.
None.
None. Really?
Reason being is because I had a Nintendo 64.
I mean, there was it Quest 64? That was a JRPG of a sort.
Right, but no,
I played
think
like a little bit of that.
we had more of the collectathon, action adventure, racing, a couple of those other genres.
No, I didn't want to go that way.
Most definitely not. Oh, now is everything gonna respawn?
Probably not. Well, enemies will respawn, yeah, but whatever. Boo-hoo. Come on,
But
you can fill
you see,
commentary that isn't voice acting.
It seemed like different systems had different genres widely available on them. I mean, notice how the Xbox started off with a lot of shooters, and the PlayStation started off with a lot of JRPGs or RPGs. Like, the Nintendo 64 was sort of like a party game console, or pretty much like anything Nintendo related, which...
Yeah, it was definitely the most child-friendly. PlayStation definitely had the most amount of RPGs. Xbox, when the Xbox came out, it was a bit of a kind of grab bag, and even the 360 has been kind of... well, the 360 was kind of random. Xbox One, actually just almost feels like the po man's, like, the PC platform if you don't have a PC good enough to play.
Right, but the only thing that actually makes it worthwhile would be things
Halo.
like Halo.
Yeah, which to me is very much not worth it. Like, I love Halo, but I'm not going to spend $300 just to be able to play Halo. I might eventually if I actually,
Right,
like...
and it's also because so many games are available on the PS4 that are also available on Xbox. But there are always games that are going to be on PC that would also be on Xbox.
Yeah.
And Nintendo, like... Nintendo doesn't quite have the variety of games, but the games it does have that none of the systems will ever have will be, you know, Zelda, Metroid, Brawl, Donkey Kong, those kind of IPs.
Yeah, Bayonetta 2 now. Which, I mean, I really appreciate. I wish Nintendo would, like, go out of its way more for, third-party games.
Well, they
Like,
did put Mass Effect 3 and Darksiders 2.
No, I mean, like,
and
exclusives. The third-party exclusives were what made, the GameCube for me.
Oh. Listen to... Listen to me, dude. What? Dude, and dear. What, they both fainted? Oh, did they wake up in his past or something?
It'd be cool if they were in the past and he actually looked younger, but they didn't do that. Alright, whatever. Where are we? Were we all inside the ruins? Well, we were all inside the ruins, right? Where are the others gone? What the hell is this thing?
Looks like him.
It's you, dude. Come on, give a guy a break. I ain't that ugly looking. It's hard to bring myself to do this, but that thing definitely seems to be a monster. So, I ain't gonna be pulling no punches. Come on, let's go. What am I going to do? Hey, wait, what? It disappeared. What was that thing? Anyway, standing around here ain't gonna do us no good. Let's head on. Outdoor man is not here.
Trudging through the snow, outdoor man. Whoa. Oh, hey. It's
This
another...
is...
Please look after my sister, dude. Wait, Mana.
Yeah,
That,
so...
that's Setsuna's mother on the
Mother
left.
and aunt.
So the aunt was sent as a sacrifice.
As well, yeah. This pilgrimage is being joined by the strongest guard possible. I'm on the team after all. We'll be in the last lands in no time at all.
He's right. There's no need to worry. I know Dude will protect me. Dude, when you get back, I have something important to talk to you about.
Something important? If it's about our wedding, I already asked the chief.
No, it's not that. I think you'll probably be quite surprised.
Well, that's something to look forward to. Alright, see you when I get back.
Watch, she's pregnant with, like, Raishin's child or something
What? No,
terrible.
no. I'm gonna say he's Setsuna's father. And the other guy was, like, an adoptive father.
Whoa. What, because she was left alone before
Yeah.
the mom died? Or
Well, because the mother was taken off as a sacrifice,
there's
too.
no resemblance. Raishin has red hair.
But so does Setsuna's mother.
Yeah, but I would think that they would both need to have red hair to get red hair.
It's just that whole surprise thing.
They were
I don't
gonna
know.
get married. That'd be awkward. Is dude just gonna go back and see Setsuna and be like, yeah, I was almost your dad, or I am your dad?
Surprise, I'm your father. Cuts off Setsuna's hand. Why?
He cut off his hand and then said, I am your father. What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry, I got the order reversed. What is this?
It's the past. The ghosts of the Christmas past.
Not again. Damn it, you're burning up. This definitely ain't no case of the flu.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to do this in the middle of our journey.
At this rate, you might not even make it to the last lands. Let's turn back for now.
No, we cannot. I want to fulfill my duty as sacrifice. I'll be fine soon. Don't worry. Please, just wait a little longer.
Nanase. This is my... Because remember, the companions also forget, like, a lot of things. So I wouldn't be surprised if you forgot, like, a shit ton about everything. What the hell's going on? Nanase, hang in there.
I'm sorry. I think this is the end for me.
No, you cannot give up. I promised to get you to the last lands, no matter what.
I know my own body better than anyone.
So you knew your illness was this bad. Why didn't you say something?
No, in truth, it is not my illness that ails me. It is my love for you.
What?
Both sisters love dude?
But in your heart, there is only room for my sister, Mana. Knowing that has been so far for me, or so hard for me, so painful.
Ugh.
If my love is to be unrequited, then at least a sacrifice. I wanted to be able to watch over this world. I wanted to protect it. I wanted to protect you.
Hey, stop it. Nanase, open your eyes. Nanase. Yeah.
Whoa. This is all the ladies, huh?
I mean, look at that big ass sword. That is not overcompensating. That is direct representation.
What?
Including the woggly bits. It's knobbly as shit.
For Christ's sake.
It needs a strap to hold it in place and everything.
You're terrible.
Is that it? Is that all you got? This guilt, this pain, it won't go away. Come on, let's go, damn it. I ain't gonna be pulling no punches. Stop it. Please, stop. You know it yourself, don't you? No matter how many monsters you kill, that guilt ain't never going away. Be strong. It's no use. No matter how much I regret it, I can never change the past. What I did can never be undone. A pathetic, miserable swordsman with nothing left to live for except his own guilt. You bring unhappiness to everyone around you. Why don't you just die? Look carefully at your foe. It's no use, I've lost everything. Knowing my enemy ain't gonna do me no good now. is the end for me.
No, you have to know yourself, silly.
Oh, in the end, you couldn't make either girl happy. And now you've blindly agreed to serve as guard once more. You plan on letting another sacrifice die, do ya? Keep fighting, don't give up. Yeah, I know, fighting's all I'm good for now. The only way I'll ever make it up for the past is through battle. All I can do is fight, but what am I fighting against now? Who am I fighting against? You failed to guard the sacrifice. You brought sorrow to the world. In the end, you couldn't even protect the people you love. Your life is worthless. You don't deserve to live. Are you finally figured it out, eh? That's right, I'm you. I'm here to punish you for the mistakes in your past. What should I do? Forgive yourself. Forgive myself. All this time I've been blaming myself. Everything I've been doing was all just to satisfy my own ego. So all this time I've been fighting against. Finally, I understand now. It ain't the past having its revenge against me. Just me who's clinging onto it and hurt myself by doing so. It was my own self-pity making me cling to the past. Yeah, I need to forgive myself. Sorry, I think it's time I let you go. To the past,
To let the past go.
To let the past go. Sorry, I thought it said to the past you go, and it's like, shoot, get out of here. Thanks. Thanks for being with me all this time.
Right now, Endear's like, man, dude.
Finally. Finally, you listen to me, dude.
No, it's that.
Oh, never mind. Mana, is that you, Mana? Who's that little girl? It's strange. It's like I've met her somewhere before.
She's your daughter.
Called it. My daughter?
Her name is Setsuna.
Yes, I know.
When you set off on your journey, I said I had something to talk about, didn't I? I had a new life inside me. A life created by the two of us.
Thank you, Mana. Thank you, Setsuna.
Please look after our daughter. Protect her. She's the world's last hope.
Whoa, but then why was he saying that Eterna looked familiar to him?
I don't know. Finally, they opened their eyes.
Thank goodness. You're both all right.
Huh?
You both passed out on all of a sudden. Don't you remember anything?
Setsuna.
What's wrong?
Oh, no, I don't remember anything. Sorry for worrying all you. Forget it. Do you think that was some sort of enemy attack? Why would it only affect Endir and Dude, though? No, that was no enemy. I was just too damn thick-headed, and I had some people really worried. What's that supposed to mean? Did you knock your head, old man?
Everyone was laughing.
And then there you go. Can I talk to you for a minute, Endir? I saw a strange dream. That was no dream. I see. So you know everything. Yeah. Setsuna is my own daughter. But for now, I want to keep this between us. Why would you do that? I know that you must be thinking, what you must be thinking, but it's for the sake of this journey. Setsuna is better off not knowing about me. If she found out, she'd be real shook up, and that'd affect our journey. And anyway, I want to protect her as not her father, but as a swordsman, as her guard. I hope you can understand. Called it. Now that I think about it, I haven't thanked you yet, have I? Thanks for saving me, Endir.
Wait, so he lost... He didn't even know he lost his wife, perhaps. Well, fiancé. But then...
Baby mama.
They were gonna have a wedding at some point.
It's true.
Then, what? His fiance's sister had the hots for him, too. And then,
I mean,
his daughter.
Look,
So-
you saw all the people that were in that village? A big ol' hunk of dude there. Definitely would be a hot commodity.
So what did they do to find, like, be like, oh, who's gonna raise Setsuna now? They just, like, pointed out Raishin? Was
Her
it?
hair color matches you. It's your responsibility.
You're gonna be her dad. That's it.
Yep.
Unless he's, like, some uncle or something else.
Probably. Possibly, actually. Let's see.
But man, what I was getting at is it must be tough for him, because if he is going to have his daughter as a sacrifice, then that means he would have lost all the women in his life.
Literally everyone. Yeah. More or less to the exact same thing over and over and over again. You'd think after a little while you want to go break the system instead.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. But I wonder what that illness was that she was suffering from.
A broken heart.
Was it really, though? I thought there was something else.
Extreme manhunk fever. I don't know, I'm just trying to come up with shit. I could... Oh, I can't trigger this yet. I see.
No, you need to explore more.
Actually, I think I just need to... yeah, you're right, I guess. I don't know what the deal with that teleporter is going to be.
You like to fancy yourself hunky, don't you?
Well,
Not really. Nah.
Okay, so that teleporter is just broken. Alrighty then. Maybe we come back to it, and that's kind of the point we, like, loop back on ourselves.
Oh.
Hope I get a tent
Black
at some point
flowers.
so I can get all of my MP back.
Oh wow, she's already level 21.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting a fair amount of experience here. That enemy group I did turbo grinding against was 1,000 experience, and we're getting 200 per. So it doesn't surprise me too much that we're getting a fair amount of experience from all this. Plus, as long as she stays in the party, she gets kind of the lion's share. Realistically, I should probably turn a Kier and Setsuna at some point.
I'll let her catch up though.
But I mean, I'm not even sure how often the party's going to get, like, mixed up here. Like, how often we're going to be forced to use anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I figure as long as they're not, like, too far behind, I don't have to worry too much. I'm starting to lose my, like, inner map of this area.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back for that elevator at some point.
I'm pretty good with, basic directions, but top-down always screws my head, like, screws up my sense of direction something fierce. Oh, hey.
Well, that helps you get back, right?
Yeah, this is just a shortcut. Very minor one. But whatever, I'll just kind of wander around. If we see anything that looks like an exit, I'll just backtrack until I'm satisfied. Oh.
I'm still really intrigued about those ruins, the Apparath or whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
I mean, I truly think this is going to be one of those games where I think this is actually exactly how it worked in Final Fantasy X.
Where there's something else you need to go to instead.
Well, it's kind of like, you know how in Final Fantasy X, same plot more or less, where you have to go bring the sacrifice or whatever to, in this case, Xanarkin to be sacrificed to quell sin. That, I think, if you like plot the entire game out, that happens. Oh, he leveled up. Good timing.
ribbon chakram.
Let's see, but like that happened, I believe, directly in the middle of the game, comparatively. Which means like plot-wise, you're like, oh, I thought I was getting towards the end, because like it builds up to the end. You think everything's like good and done, and then suddenly it's just like back to like doing all sorts of other shit. And I don't know, it's just like super surprising. I love it when games do that, actually. It feels really good.
Oh, hey, save point.
Yeah. So I think what we're doing is we're kind of making this pathway here.
It's like you're making everything interconnect again.
Yeah. Mostly I'm just running around grabbing all these, so I'm going to make sure all of these like little side chambers are connected properly.
Yeah, you need to go off to the right. That'll open that.
Yeah, so I assume we have to get all of these like side bridges open so we can go and face the boss. And then it's just like miscellaneous other chambers or something. I'm not really sure. Either that or they're just all shortcuts. Don't think I hit the right thing there. I did not. But yeah, no. Back to the previous topic of playing JRPGs. I played a lot of them. I was way better at finishing them when I was younger. It's really hard finishing JRPGs as a Let's Player because most of them tend to be, like, really long.
And we don't get to voice act all of them. Woo!
I mean, realistically, if a game has reasonable voice acting,
then it's not required. Yeah,
English voice acting, I'd prefer to keep that in, just because this is kind of hard on my voice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's easier if
Yep, you are pretty much just making one straight path.
Yeah. Well, there was a save point there, so the assumption is that's going to be the boss battle. So I think I've actually gotten everything in here. I'll mill about for a little bit more, but I think we got everything around. I could be wrong. But still. I'm trying to think of like other JRPGs that are coming out this year-ish that I'm super stoked for. I guess there's like Persona and stuff. Because Persona's gonna be pretty cool.
Anime was fun.
Which one was fun?
The anime, whichever one.
Oh yeah, Persona 4 was. And Final Fantasy 15, which we need to watch Kingsglaive before we pick up
Ooh, I know.
15.
Looks fun.